Hi, I'm Christine from Pack Hacker. In this video, we're taking a look at two bags in Osprey's Arcane line, the Small Day and Large Day pack. If you find this video helpful, click like and subscribe so we can keep making content to help you travel smarter. Let's get to it. So the biggest difference between the small and the large Arcane Day packs is, of course, the size. The small holds 10 liters, the large holds 20 liters. Other than that, they have a lot of the same features, so let's go over them. Both are made with 500D Blue Sign approved recycled polyester pack cloth, which is coated with a non-PFC durable water repellent, which works great, although it does attract pet hair, so beware if you have a lot of furry friends. The small we've got here in the acorn red and the large in the honeybee yellow. They both come in a variety of colors, although as of the time of this video, the large does come in a few more colors than the small. The large, you can see, is taller than the small, obviously. It's 17.5 inches, a little more than 17.5 inches compared with the 15 1/3 inches of the 10 liter, and the large one is about an inch wider, but that's about it. They both have YKK zippers, and they do have different zipper pulls. This one's a little more rubbery, this one's a little more plasticky, but looking at Osprey's site, that seems to have more to do with what color you choose than the pack itself. Both of them have this really cool clip where you can detach the shoulder strap and then loop it around a fixed object like a table leg or a chair back so that your pack won't walk away. So that's a nice feature on both. And both also have this really fun stretchy mesh pocket, which is great for a Metro card or lip balm, hand sanitizer, anything you want like right close to, within reach. So that's really fun, and we like having that on both. Okay, so they both have the same harness system going on between the small and the large. They both have a ridged back panel, which is, rather thick, so you don't feel what's in the bag, which is nice. And both have very comfortably padded shoulder straps. Basically the same thing, no external sternum straps, waist straps, anything else. Both are also connected with this U-shaped piece of fabric at the top, but they are a little different size-wise. The large is a 1/4 inch deeper up here, and it's a 1/2 inch wider, the span, than the span that the shoulder straps on the small can stretch. And that's gonna come into play when we talk about the comfort of the bags. So they both have this nice, clean, casual look that I like, but the difference is the small, you will feel it pulls and it pinches your neck the moment you put it on, and that doesn't seem to vary depending on the size of the user, and it is something that I felt all the time. I always carried this backpack just with one shoulder strap and thought it was way more comfortable that way. So while the large is still not the most comfortable bag I've ever tested, it is more comfortable than the small, I think because of that extra span at the top, and also the weight is distributed more around your back than with the small, if you're putting the same amount of items in them. Also, the fact that the back panel is longer, it doesn't hit in such a bad spot as the small does on your back. So taking a look around the outside of the packs, they both have front compartments, but they're a little different. So the small here has a side zipper pocket here that goes vertically, and it's protected by this fabric welt, which is nice, but it does span nearly the entire height of the pack. You can see where my hands go all the way there. So you get 14 inches of space in this nice softly lined pocket, which is really nice. You can fit quite a bit in here, which especially in a 10-liter bag is really nice. You have a lot of extra room. On the large, however, we have a horizontal zipper, and it actually, I thought it would be the same size. It's not. This one is only, you can see right here where my hand stops, this is only a 10-inch square pocket, which when I opened it up, I was like, oh, there must be something else inside making up for that space. There isn't, so it's just a smaller pocket, the end. Just something to make a note of. But what it does have that the small doesn't have is this side water bottle pocket. You see this little flap here? It's this very stretchy material where you can slide a water bottle in. And the nice thing is you can see now that I take my water bottle out, it just compresses down really nicely and looks really nice and sleek if you don't have something in there. So that keeps the sleek style and look going if you're not carrying something, but it does give you a way to tote your hydration if you are. And you can see you just sort of tuck it in there and pop it away, and there you go. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at the main compartments, which are very similar between both bags. Basically, the only difference is that you have a little more space in the large than you do in the small. They both open with this J-shaped zipper, which provides complete access to the inside, which is nice. The only thing is I sometimes found myself always unzipping the wrong side trying to get all the way down, so it's just a little bit of a learning curve to figure out which side you're supposed to be unzipping to get complete access. It's really not a deal breaker. You can see here I've got 3 big packing cubes, or 3 sort of medium-ish packing cubes in here, and I can fit them just fine. In the small, we can definitely fit this big one, and then maybe one other small one, and then that's about it. So you are giving up space. Obviously, it has half the capacity, so you're going to be giving up space somewhere. But as you can see, the interior features are very similar. We've got a laptop sleeve in the back here. The small holds a 13-inch device, and the large, it says holds a 15-inch device, but we have a 16-inch 3D printed MacBook Pro here, and it fits just fine. So we think you can probably fit a larger device in there. In the front, we have another little sleeve where you can see I've tucked my wireless keyboard here. It also fits, like if you have a small tablet or e-reader, you could slide that in there. It's not padded in the front, but you do have the padding between it and the laptop compartment, which is nice. Then you can see the setup of all the rest of the organization is exactly the same. We've got the red Osprey key clip, which works nice. I never liked having it in the main compartment. I wish it was in the front compartment, but I understand they made the soft lining there so that you could put things that you didn't want to get scratched, and if you put your keys in there, that's going to negate that. But then also we have this big zipper pocket where you could stick cords and whatnot, depending on what you need. It's just, the only difference is it's about an inch wider in the large than it is in the small. Same with this pocket over here. This pocket is just a little bit wider than it is in the small. Otherwise, that's it. They are, you can see, they are virtually identical. It's just which size do you need for your situation and which size fits your frame better. So there you have it, the Osprey Arcane small and large day packs. Thanks for keeping it here at Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel, and we'll see you in the next one.